Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. We're about to start the week of racing off on Thursday with 10 races. Let's get right to those track and weather conditions.
Main track sloppy. The races have been taken off the turf this afternoon. Our first race is 7 furlong claimers, 3-year-olds and upward, which have not won 2 races. Jockey change on the 3, Bright Guy. Make the rider Manuel Cruz.
Racing at Gulfstream. Bright Guy was off slowly. Quick beginning toward the inside for Steadfast Cat, who goes looking for the lead and establishes a 2-length cushion early on from the favorite Tony Tile, who comes away racing second. Facundo splits horse and is now third, ahead better than Happy Harvey, who improves down inside. Sweeping Change is fifth now and about 4 lengths behind. Followed by Flat in Charge. It's a 5-length stretch to Ta Bueno, and on the inside the trailer after the bad beginning is Bright Guy. Down the backstretch they go. It's a contested early pace. And with the lead now, it's Facundo for the Bug Boy, leading by a head over Steadfast Cat, who's in the 3-path. Happy Harvey is racing third on the inside. Then it's a length back to the outside. Flat in Charge is tipped into action, and he's moving up 4 wide. Also moving from the back is Ta Bueno, the favorite Tony Tiles on hot water as they run around the far turn. 3 furlongs left to go, and Happy Harvey with inside position. Facundo moves right back to him in second. 3 wide out there in third is Flat in Charge. He's put to the whip ride, but beginning to flatten out with Ta Bueno racing fourth around Steadfast Cat. There's a 1/4 mile to go. Facundo and Happy Harvey square off. Facundo leads at 3/4 of a length for Gaffleone. Happy Harvey cuts the corner and battles right back second. 2 lengths back to Ta Bueno, who's now third and trying to go on with it with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Happy Harvey's in front. Happy Harvey with Facundo right back at him. Down the center, it's Ta Bueno from third with the late say. 16th pole, Facundo short lead. Happy Harvey is second. It will be Facundo to win it. Happy Harvey second in front of Ta Bueno third, then Bright Guy and Flat in Charge in 1:24 and 4.
Number 6, Facundo, wins the opener for owner Frank Carl Calabrese, trained by Michael Petro and ridden to victory today by 10-pound apprentice Tyler Gaffleone. The second race, 6 furlong sprint. These are claimers 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 3 races. No scratches or jockey changes to report.
And they're up. A level beginning. Toward the inside, yes, that's me, breaks for the lead, but so does Red Pom Pom, and these two square off in the early stages with Latent Fireaway racing third. It's 2.5 lengths back to Old Army, joined on the outside by Gray Tailored Suit. Then it's a length and a half back to Stormy Parade, and at the back, the trailer Grand Mysterio. Past the 5/8 and going to the half-mile pole, a speed duel on the top end. Arnie Fontanez and Yes, That's Me through on the inside to take the lead by a neck. Red Pom Pom is there second. Out there third is on the outside to Latent Fire. 4 lengths back to the inside and Gray Tailored Suit from fourth. He's about 7 lengths off the speed now, and he's 2 lengths better than Old Army, who's had pace to chase for the Bug Boy. It's 5 lengths to the team at the back, Grand Mysterio and Stormy Parade. Less than 5/16 to go. The whip comes out on Red Pom Pom, and Yes, That's Me still has the lead. Yes, That's Me cuts the corner on top by a length and a half. Red Pom Pom is put to the whip ride while second. Back third is the inside runner Latent Fire, and here's Old Army with his stretch run with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Yes, That's Me in control. Red Pom Pom is clearly second from Old Army third, then Latent Fire fourth. Bettors had it right. Yes, That's Me. Indeed. He's a 3-length winner. Red Pom Pom second, Old Army third in front of Latent Fire fourth in 1:10 and 3.
Yes, that's him. The number 2, Yes, That's Me, wins it for Acclaimed Racing Stable, trained by Kirk Zadie, ridden by apprentice Arnie Fontanez. We'll take a short break. Be back for the third in just a couple of moments.
Point of Entry's taken the lead. Point of Entry has defeated Animal Kingdom by a length and a half.
Real Solution continues to attack on the outside. A wild finish coming here, and Point of Entry, oh, the classy Point of Entry would not be denied.
Point of Entry, a 5-time Grade 1 winner by Sire of Sires Dynaformer. New for 2014 at Adena Springs.
Watch world-class horse racing while dining on scrumptious world-class cuisine. Gulfstream Park features one of South Florida's most popular culinary destinations in 10 Palms. Located on the 2nd floor of the clubhouse, 10 Palms features creative American dishes and daily specials overlooking beautiful Gulfstream Park. Enjoy delicious seafood and the finest in organic beef, whimsical desserts, and daily food and drink specials, all while taking in a breathtaking view of world-class racing. For a delicious afternoon of mouth-watering culinary delights, come to Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back. Our third race, a 1 mile event. These are maiden claimers, 2-year-olds. We have 7 runners going to the post. The off-time favorite, number 5, Adorante.
And they're up. From the outside, Saraglio wins the break and goes looking for the lead. Bell-Size Park is quickly up the challenge, and Meat Patron down toward the inside. These 3 are quickest. So as they run out of the 1 mile chute, Saraglio trying to work clear from Bell-Size Park. Now they're heads apart, and they're 3 lengths better than a rating Meat Patron, who's now third. It's a length and a half to Burning Wild, who comes away in fourth in front of Whiskey Ding. Then it's a gap of another 2.5 lengths back to the favorite Atarante, and it's a distance 10 lengths last. The trailer is Phil's Comprise. Opening quarter, rock solid for the level and distance, 23 seconds flat, and Bell-Size Park has been used hard, but leads now by a length from Saraglio's second. Racing in third position now is Meat Patron, a length and a half better than Burning Wild in fourth. Followed fifth by Whiskey Ding. He's about 5 lengths behind. He's 2 lengths better than Atarante, and still far back, Phil's Comprise. Half mile, 46-2, and Bell-Size Park trying to string the upset here. He leads it now by 5, but the favorite Atarante tipped into the clear. He went from 5th to 2nd in a 16th of a mile, and he's trying to close ground at the leader now. And racing third is Whiskey Ding as they run to the 5/16. With the lead, it's still Bell-Size Park by 3. Atarante is there second. It's 5 lengths back to Whiskey Ding third. Phil's Comprise rallies for a minor award. He's into fourth now, but he's better than 10 lengths behind with a quarter of a mile to go. It's still Bell-Size Park. He cuts the corner trying to stave off a rally from Atarante, and Atarante runs at Bell-Size Park with 3/16 to go. They are 5 lengths better than Whiskey Ding and Phil's Comprise. 1/8 of a mile left. Bell-Size Park gamely hanging on. Atarante with another push on the outside. Whiskey Ding is third. Bell-Size Park is in front. It's Bell-Size Park to win it by almost 2. Second, Atarante in front of Whiskey Ding third, then Phil's Comprise fourth in 1:41.3.
Number 2, Bell-Size Park wins it for owner Michael Tabor, trained by Wesley Ward, and that gives apprentice jockey Arnie Fontanez his second win in a row. Fourth race, originally scheduled for 1 mile on the turf to be run on the sloppy main track. It's an allowance optional claimer for fillies and bears 3 and up. Scratch the 1 Daisy a Day, the 4 Dreamlicious, and number 8 Cambiata.
And they're off. A slight bobble at the beginning for the business, but she still breaks right on the money and goes looking for the lead. Down toward the inside, it's Nines Forever, who's away in the top flight and moves up the challenge. On the outside, Arissa's away racing in third, in front of Starship Shothy fourth, and Nahila is fifth and last as they run out of the 1 mile chute. They've completed an 1/8 of a mile, and the business has taken a nice hold and leads at 3/4 of a length. Moving up on the outside is Arissa. The favorites are 1-2. Nines Forever is racing back third and 2.5 off the speed. It's another length back to Starship Shotty. She's fourth within 4 lengths of the front end, and the trailer is Nahila. Quarter time, 24 seconds flat. Arissa's in the 2 path, and the favorite, the business, on the inside. They're in lockstep in front of Nines Forever, who races in third. Then Starship Shotty, who's asked to do a little more running, now fourth at the half-mile pole. Nahila is last as they went through the half-mile in 47 seconds flat. So they quickened up in the second quarter, and they run around the far turn. The business leads, but only by a head. Up on the outside, Arissa is second. Nines Forever looms behind the 2 favorites while racing third, and far back to both Starship Shotty and Nahila. To the top of the stretch they come, and Arissa's up for the lead now. Arissa takes the lead. Back to second and asked to quicken is the business. Nines Forever still in range from third, and they're at the top of the stretch. Diego Gomez and Arissa set sail for the money, 2 lengths on top, with only 1 to deal with. Nines Forever on the outside. The business is back third and trying to kick back for second. Back fourth is Nahila, but Arissa's fleeing the scene. Arissa's 7-5 and long gone. It will be Arissa powerfully by open lengths, 7-8 lengths in the end from Nines Forever second. Nahila's up third from the business fourth, and then Starship Shotty in 1:37.2.
The favorite, number 7, Arissa, scores for Woodfield Farm, trained by Manny Tutora, and ridden to victory today by Diego Gomez. The fifth race of 5.5 furlong sprinters of claimers 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races. Jockey change on number 1, Exuberant Song, make the rider Jorge Calderon.
And they're up. Level beginning. From the center, Reggae Boy begins well and goes looking for the lead. Excellent King moves to challenge, and up on the outside, that's Fairy Snow away in the top flight. These three are quickest, with Reggae Boy up to take the lead. Excellent King and Fairy Snow second and third, 2 lengths better than Springfield Alley. He's to the outside of Exuberant Song with Cottontail next. Then it's 4 lengths back to Be My Frankenstein, and the favorite is last of all Alex last, about 15 lengths off the speed, with 3 furlongs left to go. It's Reggae Boy and Alan Mirage on top by 2 from Excellent King second. Fairy Snow is now racing third, 3.5 lengths better than Exuberant Song. Springfield Alley to his outside. Cottontail's had enough toward the inside and Be My Frankenstein, and All Alex is the last to turn for home, and Reggae Boy trying to stave off the challenge here. Top of the stretch, Reggae Boy set down driving with a 2-length lead. Excellent King is trying to track him down second, and Exuberant Song is up the inside now third. Be My Frankenstein puts in a late charge, but Reggae Boy in the clear and holding firm. It's Reggae Boy and Alan Mirage. They'll take him coast to coast and win it by 3. All Alex from last to be second. Got close for third. It's a 3-way go between Springfield Alley, Excellent King, and Exuberant Song in 105 and 3.
Yaman, it's number 4, Reggae Boy, owned by Michael Bernard, trained by Alan Mirage, ridden by Alan Mirage. We'll take a break. Be back for the 6th in just a few moments.
A love of horses and a commitment to excellence have come together in the heart of Florida's Marion County. Owned by lifelong horseman Benjamin Leon Jr., Basilou Stables has assembled top-notch thoroughbreds, breeding and racing the champions of today and tomorrow. Breeders' Cup winner Royal Delta has thrilled the racing world with back-to-back wins in the Ladies' Classic. As a multi-year sponsor of the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby, Basilou Stables is a proud sponsor of Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back. The 6th race, originally scheduled for the turf, now to be run a mile on the main track. These are maiden fillies and mares 3 and up. Scratch the 1 Sweet Payola. The jockey on the 10 is Jonathan Gonzalez.
And they're up. From the outside, Congrats Mystery begins the best and goes looking for the lead. In the center, Harbor the Dream is showing speed. Sophia Lenore comes away in the top flight, and down toward the inside showing speed today is Ansiedad. They run out of the 1-mile chute. It's a contested early pace, and Sophia Lenore moves through now to take the lead from Congrats Mystery, who's racing second. Blinding Ruby was shortly third, but she's engaged on the outside by Harbor the Dream, then Ansiedad and MZ Dancer. Stretch of 2.5 to River Rhythm, who's in front of Sky Blue and Black, and trailing the field here, the trailer is Sweet and Gold. Opening quarter, 23 and 3, and Sophia Lenore has now secured an easy lead. Leads it by 2 from Congrats Mystery, who just lost second, to the outside horse Harbor the Dream, who's into second, from Sweet and Gold, who's trying to rally from the backfield. Also moving up now is on the outside to MZ Dancer, after the opening half mile went in 47 and 2. Around the far turn they go. The top 3 are starting to separate from the rest of the field, led by Sophia Lenore. Sophia Lenore, 3 furlongs from the money, in front by a length. Harbor the Dream is still second. Working hard from third is MZ Dancer, 3.5 in front of Blinding Ruby, then Sweet and Gold and Ansiedad, and there's now 5/16 to go, and the leader is still Sophia Lenore. Sophia Lenore in front by a neck. Harbor the Dream is trying to get after a second, but struggling to offer a serious charge, with MZ Dancer back third within 3 of the lead now. Meanwhile, Sophia Lenore is still there. In fact, she opens up. Sophia Lenore straightens for the drive on a 4-length lead. Up for second now, MZ Dancer from Harbor the Dream, who was left behind third, then Blinding Ruby. But today's the day. Career start 26 will be the winning one for Sophia Lenore. She's a wrapped-up winner by 7 or 8. Up for second, MZ Dancer in front of Harbor the Dream third, then Sky Blue and Black and Sweet and Gold, and 139 and 1.
Number 3, Sophia Lenore wins impressively. Look at the jock looking back for competition. She certainly did it her way. Owned by Frank R. Sinatra, John Jane, and Lawrence Opus. Trained by Milt Wolfson. Ridden to victory today by Ramsey Zimmerman. The 7th race, 1-mile claimer, 3-year-olds and upward. We have 9 runners going to the post. The off-time favorite, number 5, Convolution.
And they're off. From the outside, a Rogby begins nicely. Down toward the rail, its distinctive pick showing speed. Convolution and Hugo Light come away in the top flight. And moving up on the outside, that's Chip Tease in the run out of the 1 mile chute. Chip Tease now asserts himself. He leads it by 1.5 lengths. Hugo Light is there second from distinctive pick, who's hustled along to be third. Tyler's Wildcat lands in a good spot, fourth off the speed. He's a length better than Convolution, who's 3 parts in front of a Rogby. And the team at the back, Giropo and Worth a Buck. And even farther back and very, very far back right now is Burning Time. Burning Time is 20 lengths off the speed of Chip Tease with 5 furlongs to go. It's Chip Tease on top by 2 from Hugo Light in second. Toward the inside, distinctive pick is a joint third with Tyler's Wildcat in the 3 path. Convolution will have to negotiate some traffic. He has a Rogby bracketing him to the outside and Giropo bracketing him to the inside. Worth a Buck is also held up in traffic for Gaffleone. And far back, the trailer Burning Time not interested today after the opening quarter went in 23-2. They went the half mile in 46-3. The leader is Chip Tease, working hard 3 wide, Tyler's Wildcat. Hugo Light between horses. The gray Giropo is getting a good run of it. Giropo within 2.5 of the lead. He'll need room. Convolution finally finds room, and he's tipped 4 wide for the drive. Right in behind the embattled pace setters is Worth a Buck. This is still wide open. The rail just opened for Giropo. He cuts the corner and tries to go on with it with Convolution down the center. Tyler's Wildcat between horses, and in between horses Chip Tease, but Convolution just took the lead. Toward the rail, Giropo tries to go with him second. Back third, Chip Tease, then Tyler's Wildcat, but a much the best winner, here's Convolution. Convolution and Jose Alvarez by 2.5. Giropo second from Tyler's Wildcat third. It's close fourth, Chip Tease or Worth a Buck in 1:37.4.
A favorite, number 5, Convolution, scores for Teamwork Horseman Group Incorporated, trained by Juan Rodriguez, ridden to victory today by Jose Alvarez. The 8th race originally scheduled for the main track to be run at 1 mile and 1/16 on a sloppy main track. Claimers 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races, scratch the 9. A nice rendition.
And they're up. Toward the inside, Spirit of Dixie gets the first call. Valid Concept is sent along from his inside post. Valid Concept wants inside position and the lead. He has both as they head into the first turn. Spirit of Dixie is there second with Courage Belongs stuck 3 wide while racing third. Racetrack Romance is 4 wide but trying to get over in front of All Star down toward the inside, and on heels there was On the Wing as Il Volo dropped over to save some ground. So they're really closely knit here with El Grand Joyful is at the back of the pack alongside No Brag All Fact after the opening quarter went in a very slow 24-3. Into the backstretch they go, and Valid Concept has the lead 3 parts of a length. Courage Belongs is second. Racetrack Romance is third from Il Volo in fourth. Then Spirit of Dixie and All Star. All Star's in the clear for Boca Chica and 3 lengths from it, 2 in front of El Grand Joyful. Then it's Abadoy. In between horses, No Brag All Fact is asked to pick it up, and after shuffling into the turn, On the Wing is last of the 10 as they move with less than half a mile to go. The opening half mile went in 49 seconds flat. Nice job of rating on the top end from Ramsey Zimmerman and Valid Concept, who still continue to lead. Racetrack Romance is there second, Il Volo and All Star third and fourth. In between horses, Courage Belongs is next, then Spirit of Dixie. Trying to wind it up from the back is No Brag All Fact and Abadoy, and they move to the top of the stretch. Valid Concept, well rationed by Zimmerman. He's less than 5/16 from the money, and he's 2 on top, well confidently handled. The whip comes out on Racetrack Romance. They've left the rest behind, led by El Grand Joyful and Il Volo, and they're at the top of the stretch. Valid Concept turns for the money with a 3-length lead. Racetrack Romance is still there second. Back third, Il Volo, then All Star, Spirit of Dixie, and all the rest. But a nice job of race riding here from veteran reinsman Ramsey Zimmerman, and Valid Concept is home free. Valid Concept wrapped up by almost 4 in the end from Racetrack Romance second, Spirit of Dixie third, and Il Volo finished fourth in 1:45.1.
Number 2, Valid Concept, uses his speed to win it for NTS Stable Incorporated, trained by Mo Wolfson and ridden today by Ramsey Zimmerman, his second win on the card. We'll take a break and be back for the late Daily Double.
Sport of Kings, Florida's most unique venue, located at beautiful Gulfstream Park, has hosted elegant weddings, spectacular concerts, and the grandest of social events. Surrounded by lush gardens, pedestrian promenades, and inviting streetscapes in the signature style of Addison Meisner, Sport of Kings is the ideal venue for intimate gatherings or groups as large as 500. Our events coordinators and audio and visual production specialists can customize the room to any needs, while our chefs can create scrumptious menus. For information on holding your next event at Gulfstream Park's Sport of Kings, call our event specialists at 954-457-6186.
Welcome back for our 9th race. It's 1 mile starter optional claimer for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and upward to claiming level $10,000. Jockeying on the 3 is Orlando Boca Chica.
And they're up. From the inside, Skip to the Gold begins the best and goes looking for the lead. Down toward the rail and moving closer is Hot Coffee. And moving up on the outside, that's Elusive Harmony. Skip to the Gold and Elusive Harmony 1-2. Now racing in third behind the embattled pace setters is Capriccio Blue. Sent along on batter outside is Alguna. Widest of all and trying to improve in the early stages is Naguita as they leave the 1 mile chute. Elusive Harmony is the boss. Leads it now by a length and a half. Racing second is on the inside to Skip to the Gold with Miss Celeb joining her. Out wide on the course is Alguna, followed even wider by Naguita in front of Capriccio Blue. Then it's Wild Kira, Hot Coffee toward the inside. Up on the outside it's Serratoria, and it's 3.5 lengths back to the trailer, Ghost on the run. Opening quarter reasonable enough, 24-2, and it's Elusive Harmony and Arnie Fontanez with less than half a mile to go on top by 2. Miss Celeb is there second. Skip to the Gold is asked to do more from third. Capriccio Blue has had an inside journey. She's a joint fourth now, and to her outside and trying to go on is Hot Coffee. Then it's Alguna. Naguita's thrown out the anchor in front of Wild Kira, and Ghost on the Run continues at the back of the pack with Serratoria, and there's less than 5/16 to go, and Elusive Harmony continues to dominate. Elusive Harmony by the half and 47 seconds flat, and by 3/4 in 1:11.3, and she bids this field a pleasant good afternoon. Elusive Harmony straightens for the drive, a 8 or 9 length leader. Capriccio Blue trying to catch Miss Celeb for second, then Hot Coffee and Wild Kira, but they're all left in the sloppy wake of Elusive Harmony. Elusive Harmony and Arnie Fontanez for another winner today, and she won it stylishly by 8 or 9 lengths. Very good battle for second here. In fact, too close to call for second between Hot Coffee and Capriccio Blue. Miss Celeb completes your super in 1:38.3.
Number 9, Elusive Harmony wins for Araville Racing LLC. That gives trainer Kirk Guzzetti his second win on the card, and that's 3 for apprentice Arnie Fontanez. The 10th race, originally scheduled for 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf, moved to the main track. Claimers, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch the 11, Satorian. Scratch the 12, Bernard.
And runners away. Toward the inside, Joe's Reflection begins the best, and she'll look to establish a clear early lead. She leads by 2 already from Chinita Mia, who's trying to get over. So too is Kimberly Is That You and Lady Joyful in the run to the first turn. Joe's Reflection leads it now by a length and a half from Little Zoe, who comes on to be second. On her outside is Sweet to Music, and on her outside is Lady Joyful. 4 wide to the turn, Chinita Mia. Kimberly Is That You behind me in battled pace setters, about 4 lengths from the lead. 2.5 lengths clear of Starship OEM. Then it's Dorothy Christiana, held up at the back of the pack. The trailers early are Be Happy Alex and Greek Flower. The opening quarter went in 24 seconds flat, and Joe's Reflection carves out the numbers. Joe's Reflection leads it now by 3. Little Zoe is second. Up on the outside, Chinita Mia third, ahead better than Lady Joyful fourth. Followed by Sweet to Music, asked to do a little running. Passing her now is Kimberly Is That You. These top flight horses are 3.5 lengths better than Be Happy Alex. She improves inside of Starship OEM. Up on the outside, second last is Greek Flower. And trailing the field here is Dorothy Christiana. Opening half mile went in 48-1. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Joe's Reflection's in front by 4 lengths. Here comes a big run from Be Happy Alex. She was toward the back half of the field, but she's third now, soon to be into second. And here she comes after Joe's Reflection after 3/4 in 1:13.3. Be Happy Alex running up alongside. It's Be Happy Alex, the one to beat past the quarter pole, on top now by a length from Joe's Reflection, who had nothing to offer, while second from Little Zoe and Kimberly Is That You. But at the top of the stretch, Be Happy Alex running up the score. Be Happy Alex settles into the stretch drive, widening on a 5-length lead. Joe's Reflection and Little Zoe battle it out for second and third. Kimberly Is That You is fourth. The battle's on to complete the high five. Thursday finale to Be Happy Alex easily by 7 or 8. Little Zoe second. Joe's Reflection was third in front of Kimberly Is That You fourth, and Greek Flower to complete the high five in 1:46.2.
Number 7, Be Happy Alex comes from off the pace to score for Roth LLC, trained by Gennady Dorichenko, ridden to victory today by Antofio Mergia. Pick 4, 4 of 4, 374.35. And pick 5, 5 of 5, $1,789. 4 of 5, $20.30. Pick 6, 6 of 6, $7,879.20. We'll have a $50,000 jackpot guarantee going into Friday's card.
That wraps up Thursday's racing. Remember to join us all week long at Gulfstream Park. We got 10 races on Friday. Saturday, 11 races, including our stakes race, the $90,000, the Wasted Tears. And on Sunday, 11 more exciting races. You got to be at Gulfstream Park. Good night and good luck.